I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I am actually Darug woman from Parramatta originally. I thank the council for being here tonight. I support the boycott of Israel. I support the original council resolution. I support the second resolution. I had the privilege of attending a dinner with some Marrickville councillors about a year ago with Father Peter Bray, who's the Vice-Chancellor of Bethlehem University. He spoke about his students, his Palestinian students, Christian and Muslim, who cannot get to university because of Israeli checkpoints. Bethlehem, the sister city of this municipality, is surrounded by a wall, cutting people off from employment and food. That is why I support divestment against Israel. Israel runs a brutal occupation. It's not a Middle East blame game, as Barbara Ass was so disingenuously put in today's Sydney Morning Herald opinion piece by Gail Kennedy and Janet Cossey. The Middle East blame game is Israel. It's Israel's brutal occupation of Palestinian lands and of the people of Gaza. This is recognised by the United Nations, and B'Tselem, the Israeli human rights group, agrees. Council in implementing the boycott is in good company. You're in company with Stirling Council Scotland, Swansea City Council Wales, Copenhagen City Council, Dearborn City Council Michigan, British Federation of Trade Unions, Congress of South African Trade Unions, Scottish Trade Union Congress, Unison, Britain's largest public sector union, World Council of Churches, Presbyterian Church of the United States, Methodist Church of Great Britain, Scottish Methodist and the South African Council of Churches have all taken a principled stand of boycotting and divesting their investments against Israel. The original resolution sought advice of council officers, and their report's been circulated publicly. It's been great to be able to read it. Fiona has stated publicly that there's no intent to financially penalise ratepayers. So the motion, as we see it too, remains in principle as a foundation for council's ethical purchasing policies, the same approach that is taken to products from Burma, from Myanmar, which I understand was actually put forward and supported by our local Labor state member, Carmel Tebbit, when she was a councillor. The second thing I'd like to do is I want to congratulate you, Fiona. As a resident, I want to congratulate your grace and courage under fire to not attack our Labor candidate and bring her name up in relation to that. I think council now realises what it's like when you oppose poor little Israel, the fourth largest army in the world and a nuclear arsenal.
Carol, that's 3 minutes.
Okay. Could I have one sentence?
Yep, one sentence.
A very long sentence, it'll have to be. These are the people who are running the campaign against boycott and the divestment policy. They have run a dodgy phone survey, totally dodgy. They haven't put their names to it, although they're fessing up tonight. And this is the sort of stuff you get into letterbox when you live in Marrickville. Greens must stop wasting ratepayers' money. No name at the bottom. No authorisation, because these people are cowards. Congratulations to Fiona and Council.